Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Soulplexper, and today we are going to show you where all the NPC characters are in Fortnite. We are also going to tell you what quests you need to complete for each of them. First up we have Lexa. She's always found at Hunter's Haven. There's a 2-story building on the west side of Hunter's Haven. You'll usually find her there. This is Reese, master monster hunter from a distant star system. She's always found at Dirty Docks. Reese can be found inside a large warehouse on the west end of the Dirty Docks by the ocean. Menace. Under the eye of his ancestors, he is the Colosseum's greatest champion. He's always found at Colossal Colosseum. He's usually in the Gladiator Pit. Mancake. Forged on the griddle of rage with a stack of warrants out for his arrest. Always usually found at the Butter Barn. This restaurant is south and slightly east of the 0 point at the centre of the map. Mancake is usually inside. This is Mave, this generation's wild heart and sworn defender of her jungle world. She's always found at Shipwreck Cove. Mave's hunting ground is usually just east of the inlet at the cove. She's usually near the zipline. Kondor, spirit of vengeance. Gift to an ancient ruler, none escapes his sight. He's usually found at Misty Meadows and usually just walking around on the streets on the west side. He's quite easy to find. The one and only Mandolorian, bounty hunter from a galaxy far, far away. Mandolorian is usually found at the Razor Crest. The location is in the desert southeast of the Colosseum, just near the river. He will attack on sight. This is the Reaper, or Keanu Reeves, vengeance for hire. He is found on the boost pad. This building is on the western shore of the map, roughly an equal distance from Sweaty Sands and Holly Hedges. The Reaper is easy to find on the main floor inside the building. This is Brutus, don't make him tell you twice. Always found in Dirty Docks. Head to the southmost building at Dirty Docks named location and you will find Brutus there. Deadfire, this town just ain't big enough. You can find him in the sheriff's office. This building is located between the 0 point and the Colossal Colosseum. Triggerfish, stick it to them. Triggerfish is always found at Crashed Cargo. Check the beach area directly west of Sweaty Sands to find Triggerfish prowling around. Bushranger, he's one scrappy little tree. Bushranger is found at Rapids Rest, Salty Towers or east of the Orchid. Rapids Rest is the creek located just east of Lazy Lake. Bushranger can be found just west of Salty Towers among the trees. This is right where the desert terrain meets the grass. East of the orchid is the small hilltop site east of the apple orchard. There's a cluster of trees and a small shack sitting on top of the hill. It overlooks a stream. Ragnarok, the cold harbinger of fate. Always found at the Viking vessel. The building is just west of Holly Hedges. Coal, it's a dirty job but somebody's got to do it. Found near Shipwreck Cove or Retail Row. Shipwreck Cove borders the ocean in the southeast corner of the map. Cole is in the lodge just northeast of the cove. He can also be found at the campsite on the mountain north of the Retail Row. Kyle, friend of the trees. Most of them anyway. Found at Weeping Woods or Lumber Lodge. Look near the RV parking on the southeast side of Weeping Woods. Lumber Lodge is located at the south central part of the map, south of the dance club. This is Big Chuggus. Small chuggers need not apply. Found at Slurpy Swamp or Shantytown. Chuggus is located in a central warehouse building of the Slurpy Swamp complex where slurp barrels are stored. Shantytown is the small settlement far west of Slurpy Swamp. Remedy, take your medicine. Found at Craggy Cliffs or Hilltop House. To find Remedy at Craggy Cliffs, go to the southeast building and she will be waiting inside. The Hilltop House is the standalone home located on the top of the hill between Stealthy Stronghold, Craggy Cliffs and Pleasant Park. Blaze, my favourite. Fill the world with flames. She can be found at Pristine Point or Timber Tent. Pristine Point is located northwest of Steamy Stacks and is populated by 3 houses which overlook the ocean. Timber Tent sits on a small hill and is the landmark which overlooks the small pond south of Sweaty Sands. This is Splode, countdown to a big boom. Always found at Remarkable Shack. This building is located on the west side of the island northwest of Stealthy Stronghold. This is Longshot. No target is out of range. Always found near Misty Meadows. Longshot overlooks Misty Meadows from the perch on the top of the large hill to the west of the named location. This is Bandolier, no shirt, no surrender. Bandolier is always found near flushed building. The building is south and slightly east of Slurpy Swamps. The location refers to the new flush factory building by the sea. Bandolier is just north of this location though, in a building situated in the east side of the swamp. This is Bullseye, she would never miss. Bullseye can be found in steamy stacks. She usually near the silos out in the open. This is Dummy, found north of Pleasant Park at the Compact Cars. Dummy can be found just north of Pleasant Park before reaching the Der Burger food truck. Compact Cars is located between Colossal Coliseum and Dirty Docks, just east of the river. Sparkplug, scrap the competition. She can be found at Weeping Woods gas station, Lazy Lake or gas station south of Hydro 16. The Weeping Woods gas station is located far southwest of the named location and is situated off the highway. Sometimes Sparkplug will wander in the woods. Sparkplug can be found at Lazy Lake gas station as well. Hydro 16 is just another gas station which can be found along the highway south of the Loot Lake Dam. Burnout, all roads lead to victory. Found at racing checkpoints near Sweaty Sands, FM radio or steamy stacks. Burnout hangs out on the highway just west of Sweaty Sands. FM radio is the radio tower on top of mountain east of Craggy Cliffs. Burnout is located between these two locations on the highway overlooking Craggy Cliffs, just south of steamy stacks. There's another racing checkpoint on the highway. This is Turk, hook your prey. Found at Lake Canoe, Lazy Lake Island or steamy stacks. The Lazy Lake Island is the larger western island with the house on it that is southwest of the actual Lazy Lake name location. Turk is at the northern fishing dock. Lake Canoe is the small fishing spot on top of the mountain between Dirty Docks and Retail Row, but also slightly west. Turks hang out at the island in the middle of the Lake Canoe. There's also a river that runs into the ocean south of Steamy Stacks and Turk fishes alongside it. Outcast, reel 'em in. Found at Sweaty Sands or Flopper Pond. Outcast is easy to find at the end of the pier in Sweaty Sands. She also hangs out at the Flopper Pond between Holly Hedges and Soti Towers. This is Rapscallion, bail out of the battle bus. Found at Holly Hedges or Lazy Lake, Rapscallion loiters near a small utility building at the southwest corner of Holly Hedges. You can also find her snooping around in the houses on the north side of Lazy Lake. This is Sleuth, the detective is on the case, found at Sweaty Sands or Retail Row. Sleuth moves around the central complex of buildings at Sweaty Sands. He also operates out of a small office in the northeast corner of Retail Row. This is Grimbles. This garden gnome is at the home on the Rome in a snowy biome. Always found at Fort Crumpet. This location is northwest of Sweaty Sands on the top of a hill. Grimbles hangs out in the central tower. This is Sunflower, certified organic. She's always found at the Orchid. This location is far north and slightly east of Colossal Coliseum. Sunflower hangs around a big red barn near the center of the Orchid. This is Farmer Steel. They trampled his corn, now they're gonna pay. Always found at Steel Farm. This farm is northeast of Colossal Coliseum on the island that the river splits around. This is Doggo, found at Pleasant Park or Retail Row. Look for the house with the fence and yard containing multiple dog houses in the northeast side of Pleasant Park. For Retail Row, look for the house with the basketball court next to it. Doggo is usually inside. This is Snowmando. He's a jolly, happy soldier. He can be found just south of Catty Corner. And last but not least, Fishsticks. Keep away from the Mackie Master. Found at Craggy Cliffs or Coral Castle. Fishstick will take your order at the large restaurant on the waterfront at Craggy Cliffs. He also meanders around the shores of Coral Castle. Look for him near the central point of the named location. This is Ruckus. He's always found at Hydro 16. This location is the building below the dam for Lazy Lake. Ruckus is usually causing trouble inside. He will attack on sight, but if you kill him, you'll get high level loot. Bigfoot can be found in remote locations around the map. You can find Bigfoot in the far northwest side of Weeping Woods, the tiny island north of Steamy Stacks, the Hawaiian style island west of Coral Castle, the edge of the island south of Pizza Pete's food truck, southwest of Bunker Jonesy's Shipwreck Cove, or northeast of Bunker Jonesy's Shipwreck Cove. Bunker Jonesy can be found at Camp Cod or Shipwreck Cove. Camp Cod is a large island located at the south end of the map, southeast of Misty Meadows. Bunker Jonesy hides out in the building at the southwest side of the island. Shipwreck Cove is the small ocean inlet on the southeast side of the island. Bunker Jonesy can be found in the cabin west of the inlet. Tomatohead with extra sauce, found at Pizza Pete's food truck or the Pizza Pit restaurant. Pizza Pete's food truck is located right off the bend in the highway directly east of the new Flush factory building. Look near the bottom of the highway loop at the south side of the map. The Pizza Pit restaurant is just south of the Orchid, or slightly north of Colossal Coliseum, right where the desert ends. Tomatohead is waiting to take your order. This is Beef Boss, victory well done. Found at Der Burger or Der Burger food truck. Der Burger is usually located where the lumber mill used to be. It is roughly halfway between Holly Hedges and Slurpy Swamps. Beef Boss will welcome you inside the restaurant. Der Burger food truck is just east of Stealthy Stronghold and directly north of Pleasant Park. Beef Boss hangs out near the pavilion. This is Kit, proudly following in his father's paw prints. He's always found at Catty Corner. He's usually in the scrapyard on the north end. Thanks for watching guys, please don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. See you again next time for another episode of Soplexpa.